Uyangichazela but uyathetha. I'm not understanding. No, u-12 but still masibela angasifuni nomama babona uzi-ready uzofuna ukuhlala lapha for what? It's okay. It's okay. Afana ne-makeup. Ne-TV. Ngishiye yonke into. Right, ngingena mama. Kaya zingena nginyawo. Ah, isinto lesi. Bese kuthiwa sinitshelile sekuthi 12. U-12 ushayile abantu bakhona. Ushayile u-12. Ba angathumela umuntu.
Kungeke sidlale phela.
Yasho kodwa.
Asi-40 thina sestage. Lo. Stormwood. What's the first song sizodlala?
Ungaqala nange-drumming.
Yeah.
You have to sing. Kodwa sezongitshela ukuthi ngo-12.
Yeah, no phethe phela.
But 12.
Nguye no-director. Nguye no-director uphethe. Akuthi bamsaba nguyena, fanele balalela yena. Eh? Bani? Bani?
Ayisebenzi kanje.
Prudence, we can't perform when the sound lena phezulu.
Awubuze le ndoda.
How many times I've been telling you? You can't perform a drum when the sound le. Ah, Jesus. Before bekuphenika wena, bekuphenika mina, manje bekuphenika wena manje.
Angipheniki la.
Ngiphenikisa kaloku, ungiphenikisi ngiyeke. Bangitshela kudala ngathi. Ngeke siqala music will on. 1 2 1 2. Take my cap.
Yeah. One, two, 1 2 1 2. Get. Aiba, Alala. Take. Aiba. Right.
Muzi bisali manganga Batumonu ya kulaula Abelu kukagulonda umekuyo Yini yo hum hala Ayo haya Aho hum haya Ayo hum haya Aho hum haya Yo hum haya hum haya hum haya hum haya ayo hum haya hum haya yo hum haya hum haya Yo Whoa, ulele, whoa, ham, whoa, ulele, whoa, ulele, whoa, ma, whoa, ulele, whoa, ulele, whoa, ham, ulele, ulele, Tony Panumendo Mangazan, Diego Difungi Sipu Zomna, Sabonumbala, Difungi Sipu Zomna, Sabonumbala, Awa Ulele, Ulele, Sabonumbala, difungi sipu zomna. Sabonumbala, difungi sipu zomna. Sabonumbala, oh ulele, oh ham, oh ule, oh yo ulele, oh ham, oh ule, yeah, oh ham, oh ule. Oh ulele ah hum ham oh ule oh ulele ah ham oh ulele rama oh ham oh ulele mama oh ham oh ulele hey ulele mama oh ham oh ulele hey hey oh ham Ulele mama, hey ulele mama, ulele mama, ulele mama, hey ulele mama. Where's Christine? Christine? Christine. uthini? Yimi uthi ngiqedele naye. Qhubeka. All right.
Make your way into the ballroom, please. Please make your way into the ballroom. Ladies and gentlemen, are there speakers there? Thank you. Could I ask you now to make your way into the auditorium? How are you, boy? All right?
Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Yeah, good man. Are you with all the boys here, or?
I don't so.
Ladies and gentlemen, could I ask you all to come in now, please, if you would? Thank you. We'd like to make a start. Thanks very much. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Okay. I don't know.
Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to what is going to be a very spectacular occasion. It is the launch of the T20 Global League. You know, through my career as a sports broadcaster in South Africa, I've been able to witness some monumental moments in South African history. World Cups across sporting codes, world records being broken, most recently by Wade van Niekerk at the Rio Olympic Games, as well as just a few weeks ago, the handing over of the rugby bid for the 2023 World Cup, and now the launch of the T20 Global League. So it's an honor to be with you today, but I'm not alone. I am hosting with someone who is actually quite a legend himself, and I'm sure most of you do know him well. Please welcome Alan Wilkins.
Haven't been called that before, but thanks, thanks very much, Crystal. Now,
It was in the script.
It is, yeah. What a day, spectacular day. Thanks so much for your attendance. We know that it's pretty warm out there in London, so to get here has been a little bit hazardous, but I know that you've got some housekeeping duties first.
Well, we hope that you'll be tweeting and Instagramming up a storm for this launch event. So let me just give you the passwords for the Wi-Fi. Just look for Bulgari Hotel, and once you are there, follow the instructions. You'll just need to possibly put your name in, and then you're sorted with Wi-Fi connection. As for the bathrooms, they are on level 2, and food and drinks will be served in the room right next to us. And if you are looking for the emergency exit points, they are towards the back of the room. How about we move on to the exciting stuff,
I don't
Alan?
think anyone's leaving too quickly from here.
Yes, definitely not, because this afternoon we'll be the first to really find out who the franchise owners are for South Africa's first T20 Global League, and that's due to kick off in the summer of this year. We'll also reveal which cities in South Africa have been chosen to host the T20 Global League matches. Truly exciting.
Yeah, it really is. And coming off the back, of course, of an extraordinary game of cricket yesterday, the bar has been raised even more today. So this afternoon is really the culmination of many months, probably years, if the truth be known, of planning, and it's a landmark day for South African cricket, for cricket across the country. So many benefits, of course, for the league. It will have for the country, for the players, the game itself, and of course, for locals and international fans.
Now, a gentleman who has been key in just formation of this league and in the lead up to the tournament actually happening in South Africa is CSA President and Chairman of the Board. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Chris Nenzani to the stage.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Please do not be intimidated by the speech that I'm holding. It's not a 10-pager, it's just a short one. It gives me great pleasure on behalf of Cricket South Africa to welcome all our distinguished guests today in this significant milestone in our young history. I'd also like to welcome our successful franchise bidders and thank them for their investment and confidence in the league. Let me repeat this. We thank them for their investment and confidence that they've shown in this league. And we are committed as Cricket South Africa to make it work for them. They represent household names in the business and entertainment industry. As always, the players are central to this project, and I extend a warm welcome both to our Proteas and the international marquee players, who will add great luster to the event, both on and off the field. It is nearly 10 years to the day that Cricket South Africa hosted the inaugural ICC World 2020, which started in September 11, 2007, with a wonderful clash between the Proteas and the West Indies that featured 413 runs scored. The first international century in this format from Chris Gayle, and an equally brilliant 90 not out from Herschel Gibbs. These are legends of the game. Thus was international T20 cricket born. India beat their arch rivals, Pakistan, by 5 runs in a nail-biting final. We all know what happened yesterday. This left nobody in any doubt of the potential of this format, with the Indian Premier League following 6 months later, and the other T20 tournaments around the world in due course, with our T20 Global League being the latest edition. And as South Africans were proud that today we're making this particular landmark announcement because we are launching our own T20 league, and we're proud as a nation. We, of course, hosted the Indian Premier League in 2009 at the request of the Board of Control for Cricket in India, an event that added between 1 and 2 billion rand to the South African economy. And as cricketers, we don't normally look at that. We only look at the match, we only look at the games, but we don't look at the impact that the game has in the economy. These are staggering statistics for a tournament that generated inter alia bookings of 40,000 hotel rooms, 10,000 air flights bookings. We live in an ever-evolving world, and there have been major advances in the fields of technology and the social media since then that allow franchisees and players to interact directly with their customers and fans around the world. And for those fans to follow live press conferences and many other benefits. It is a truly win-win situation for everybody. It helps to fulfill Cricket South Africa's vision to advance the game at all levels. It will promote brand South Africa as well as our major cities and illustrate just what a magnificent tourism package our country has to offer. And I'm sure the world will see our country in a different dimension once this tournament kicks in. But today, it is all about unveiling our franchises and officially welcoming them to Cricket South Africa as a family. So without further ado, let us move on with a sense of anticipation and excitement, and I'm sure all of you are excited, to the main business of the day. And in conclusion, I thank all the other cricketing boards in the world for their support, and I hope they will continue to support this venture in the manner that we have continued to support other leagues throughout the world. And we hope that they will help us to make it a success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nenzani, for those inspiring words and positive words leading up to the T20 Global League. Now, though, let's take a look at the pool of cities that were in the running to host these T20 Global matches. There were 11 cities that were in the running, and soon we'll be revealing the final winning 8 cities. But here's a look at the 11. vibrant, colourful, energetic. I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, you'd agree that cricket and South Africa go so, so well together. And we can't wait to host you. But in our midst this afternoon, we do have a few ex-Protea stars. These former players will become true ambassadors of the T20 Global League. This initiative has never been done before. So let's welcome onto our stage our T20 Global League ambassadors, Graham Smith, Andrew Hall, Alan Donald, Herschel Gibbs, Paul Adams, Andrew Hudson, Ashwell Prince, and Paul Harris. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our Global League ambassadors.
That's not a bad batting lineup, I can tell you. I think Alan Donald's a bit high there, though. I think a bit high there, Donald. Senior forward defensive, you don't belong there. Well, certainly something for everyone here, the international and local cricket fans, to look forward to throughout South Africa. Now, another exciting element of the T20 Global League was the announcement of the 8 international marquee players as well. Now, we have some of them here in attendance today. Here's just a reminder, though, of those 8 marquee international players. I'll take it from you in a moment, okay?
Oh, that already gives one goosebumps. But unfortunately, Owen Morgan, Jason Roy, Chris Gale and Lasith Malinga could not be with us today. But we do have 4 giants of the game. So please help me in welcoming on stage some of our international marquee players who have collectively played over 1,000 T20 matches during their careers. Karen Pollard, Dwayne Bravo, Brendan McCullum and Kevin Peterson.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hi. KP. Thank you. Thanks very much. Well traveled, guys, and thanks very much for making time today. Great to be with you. How exciting is this incredible thing? Karen, let's start with you. Come on, you've always wanted to open the batting. Ever since you've been 5 and 6, you've always said, I want to be number 1. So you're number 1 now.
No, I said number 3. No, I'm, pretty excited to, be part of this. I've been playing, obviously, in South African T20s in the last 3 years or so. So, now it's getting even bigger and better. I'm looking forward to, being part of the inaugural Global League in South Africa this year. Getting tougher and tougher on the body? Yes, getting down in age, not as old as some of these guys next to me, but it's getting tougher. But, you got to enjoy this T20 cricket after all. Absolutely. Can you pass the mic to Dwayne? Dwayne, you've been in the wars. You've been injured. Are you 100% now?
Almost. But, as Karen said, it's great to be a part of this great tournament. South Africa is a beautiful place. I really love playing cricket there and enjoy playing in South Africa, and it's a great opportunity for me and for the fans around the world of T20 cricket to see all the big names in this game to, grace the show of South Africa, and I'm really excited and looking forward to it. Maybe another song to, go lots of songs. There's a lot of songs, more songs to come, so look out for it, and more dancing as well.
Well, you're in the right country. Baz, let's just give you that. Now, gentlemen too on my left here, as you probably well know, not just fabulous cricketers, but you've become commentators. So now, Baz, what's going on? I mean, because I certainly can't play cricket again, but I mean, that's my job you're taking there.
Yeah, it's a little bit boring, I reckon, the commentary. There's no adrenaline. It's long days, and if you get the wrong crew, like I had Smitty, that was quite painful for one of the games. But no, I actually quite enjoyed it. I thought I was a little uncertain what it would be like heading into the commentary box, but what I did find is that there is zero pressure up there. You become a far, far better player when you're up there as well. And things are so easy, and I just can't work out how we made mistakes out on the field. So it'll be interesting going back out onto the field now and having a play. But it was good fun, and we had a good group of guys as well. And I thought the tournament was brilliant too. Whilst it was rain interrupted, the actual tournament itself was really good.
And this for you now, the Global League for you now, Baz, is just it's another stop. It's more T20 cricket and more global visiting.
Yeah, all of us unashamed sort of T20 mercenaries these days.
Ambassadors is the word. Ambassadors.
As I said, unashamedly so. It's going to be awesome.
You can edit that bit.
I think it's going to be amazing. As DJ alluded to, South Africa is an amazing place. Such a great place to play cricket. The people of South Africa love cricket as well, and I'm sure we'll get right in behind the Global League, and I'm looking forward to hopefully being able to embrace myself and immerse myself in another culture and another team environment. So that should be good fun.
Great stuff. Baz, can you pass the mic to KP? Kev, I mean, here it is now. It's going back to your homeland, and how excited are you? How proud are you of this initiative?
Yeah, I'm super excited, and obviously South Africa means a hell of a lot to me. I lived there for 20 years, and we go back there regularly. I was there last week, I think, and I'm going back in a couple of weeks' time. So I spend a lot of time now in South Africa, and it's exciting that I've still got these extra couple of years now to help, hopefully, with this franchise. And it's going to be fun. It's an amazing country, and if we can fill the stadiums, I think that's something that everybody wants to see. And I'm sure that this tournament will fill the stadiums. So, yeah, it'll be emotional to go back and play in South Africa, because I always loved playing in South Africa. But it'll be a fun 6 weeks. It'll be a wonderful 6 weeks. So, yeah, really looking forward to it.
Certainly will. We're going to hear in the commentary box.
I don't know who the broadcaster is.
Well, we might reveal that later on. But listen, great to have you, and thanks for making time, guys. KP, Brendan McCullum, Dwayne Bravo, and Karen Pollard, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, guys. Kev?
How are you doing?
Ambassadors. Now, moving on to the first big announcement of the day. Which 8 cities? You saw 11 that were nominated, but 8 cities in South Africa have been chosen to host the inaugural Global T20 League matches. Crystal, you should have the envelopes, do you?
Oh, I do. I have it in hand. Feels almost like the Oscars announcing the best film, but I'm sure we'll get it right. Well, the first host city to host T20 Global League matches is the beautiful city of Durban.
So Durban, ladies and gentlemen, is the first city of 8. Please welcome now onto stage our first South African local marquee player who will be playing for the Durban franchise. You might recognize him, Hashim Amla. Hashim. And Hashim, well done. You're first up. Well, you're used to batting 1 anyway, aren't you? You're used to opening, so there's no problem there. Now then, what we need as well is to find out who your team franchise owner is. So would you like to look into the envelope and tell us who is the owner of the Durban franchise?
The owner is Fawad Rana.
Fawad Rana, ladies and gentlemen. Fawad, could you come up and join us? Fawad Rana, here he is. Fawad, congratulations, well done. Please. Wonderful and so exciting to see you here. Of course, the Qalandars, look, that smile has been all across the world from the Pakistan. So this is one great moustache, let me tell you about that. That's, in fact,
We're covered with
that's a
facial.
marriage, man. I mean, which other franchise could he have played for? Now, tell you, you've stolen my thunder. No, but why Durban? Why Durban?
Well, thank you very much first, Haroon, Chris, Venu, and all the South African cricket fraternity, E&Y, of giving the opportunity to be part of it. I belong to Lahore. Lahore is a very passionate city. It's a food-loving city. It's a very welcome city. I also live in Doha, which is a port city and also a welcoming city. And let me tell you, that Durban has best of both. And that's why I choose Durban.
Wonderful. It's wonderful to have you here as well, Fawad. Don't go because
Well,
Hashim...
Hash, let's ask you about the excitement with the T20 Global League and T20 cricket in general. How has it helped you evolve your game?
Yeah, listen, you have to end up slogging a little bit. Fortunately, I've played with Brendan McCullum, so you kind of learn a few a few tricks here and there. But listen, it's been an exciting innovation ever since it came on the scene. I'm really glad every one of the South African players are very excited that finally we've got our own league to be proud of. Hopefully we get players from all over the world to come and join us. And a great thank you to all the owners who have showed their interest and invested in our competition. I'm sure they won't be let down, and everybody's just very excited.
Well, we can't wait to see you in action for that T20 Global League. Ladies and gentlemen, Hashim Amla and Fawad Rana.
Thank you very much. This way. I think we have one photograph. We have a photo. Come on. Yeah, here we go. And good luck with the beard growing competition, Fawad. It should be there by about middle of December. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Well, that was Durban, but we have our second host city to reveal. And the city that will also be hosting T20 Global League matches in South Africa is Benoni.
So Benoni, ladies and gentlemen, is the second of the 8 franchise cities. Now someone who will be playing for Benoni, he won't have far to travel from his home in Johannesburg. Please welcome on stage the South African marquee player for Benoni will be Quinton de Kock. Quinton, come here. Not far for you to go, really, from Joburg, is it?
No, it's far. I live on the other side of Pretoria now, so it's quite a distance. Doc's put me where I need to. Hopefully CSA can give me 1 or 2 petrol cards. It might help me. That would be nice. But no, I'm joking. No, it's not that far.
Who's writing your script? I need to have a word with him. Before we go on for more comedy, we have the franchise owner who you are going to reveal. This is the man you're playing for. Could you tell our crowd, our audience here, please? This is the Benoni franchise, and the owner is?
Javed Afridi.
Javed Afridi. Javed Afridi is here with us. Javed Afridi is well known to all of us who've been involved with the Pakistan Super League, the man behind the Peshawar Zalmi and the Zalmi Foundation. Wow, here we have another franchise. Benoni, what do you know about Benoni? He'll tell you, mind.
First of all, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum to everyone, and a very good afternoon to each and everyone. Thank you, Dr. Haroon. Thank you, CSA. Thank you, all the ladies and gentlemen who really support us well from the journey. We started with the Peshawar Zalmis from Pakistan Super League. And same time, we are here for the CSA League here. It's been wonderful. Of course, Benoni Peacock is here. And we have a light chat before coming up here. Benoni as a city of youth. And the next name will be Zalmi as well. So Zalmi also represent the youthness and the passion for youth. So Benoni Zalmi will be there.
Benoni Zalmi's got a ring to it, hasn't it?
It definitely does. And
Crystal.
Quinton has that passion and that vigor when it comes to T20 cricket. Rennie, what is your secret when you go from format to format? How do you turn it on when it comes to T20 cricket?
It's simple. I just see the ball, hit the ball, I guess. There's not much else to it.
That seems to work very well for you.
Nah, that's the best advice I'll give to anyone in playing 2020 cricket.
Well, why don't you share with us one of your recent memories, your 21 ball 50 that you scored. That was a moment in T20 cricket. What are some of your moments that really stand out when it comes to such an exciting format?
Sure. I don't know. It's not much. It's not my favorite format, but I do enjoy it. It's cool. I mean, there's a lot of excitement towards the game. The crowd seem to enjoy it. I guess that's what counts at the end of the day. As long as we're making the fans and the people happy, that's what it's all about.
And we expect so many fans to be a part of that T20 Global League, and we can't wait to see you in action. Thank you so much, Quinny, for joining us, and congratulations on this partnership.
Cool.
We're just going to have a photograph. I think, Quinton, the overriding message is that you just don't keep it complicated. I think that's the main thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the Peshawar Zalmi and the Zalmi in Benoni, and a wonderful formation it will be. Gentlemen, well done. Would you like to lead this way, please? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Benoni and Zalmi with Javed Afridi.
Okay, let's move on to city number 3. The next city that will host T20 Global League matches. Oh, we're staying in Gauteng. It is Pretoria.
I lived there for 2 years. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So Pretoria, our third city, and the South African marquee player who will be playing for the Pretoria franchise, he'll be based there and he knows the place. Let's welcome A.B. de Villiers. A.B., well done. Baie welcome home, yeah, to Pretoria.
Baie dankie.
It's a pleasure, meneer.
Yeah, it's best city in the country, we all know that. Most beautiful city by a long way. No, it's exciting times. We're all looking forward to this tournament. It's going to be great. Nice to see some familiar faces that we haven't seen for a while. All of them getting involved with the game again. It's awesome.
Absolutely right. I didn't realize that Quinton de Kock was a neighbor of yours in Pretoria. Did you?
No, is he?
I'm not sure he knows where he lives, but anyway, let's move on because we now have to reveal the franchise owner for the Pretoria franchise, AB. If you'd like to open the envelope and tell us who your owner is.
That's Mr. Osman Osman.
Osman, right, Osman, the owner of the franchise in Pretoria. Osman, of course, represents a franchise very well known in Pretoria. And why Pretoria? Why the Pretoria franchise, Osman?
That's where we live. That's where, that's home. Pretoria has always been home. We've always been passionate about cricket. And we've went to every match in Centurion. So, I mean, it was just made sense, being from Pretoria, to take, the Centurion Stadium.
Absolutely right. And just playing in home, I mean, it's where you were born. It's where it all started. You went with the Afrikaanse Hoërskool. Was that it there? That's
right.
How good is that?
It's great. It's a city close to my heart. It's a bit close to my family, which always helps. And Yeah, it's always great. I love playing at Supersport Park. It's one of my favorite grounds in the world, and it'd be great to be based there.
And it's such an amazing atmosphere, AB. But how excited are you for this global league to come to South Africa and on the world stage once more?
I think the cricket is going to be great. First of all, I really think there's a lot of talent in the country coming through, and getting some of the overseas players involved is going to be great for our cricket in the country. But not only cricket, I think for the economy of South Africa, it's going to help a lot to bring a lot of people from abroad over, a lot of money into the country with this tournament, and it's going to help the country a lot.
Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for making time, but also being involved in this T20 Global League. Look forward to seeing you in action.
And we're going to have a team photo right here. So thanks, AB. Thanks, Osman. Yeah, right there. So if you can turn one round, I think we just turn. There we are. How's that? How's that? Okay. Thanks, AB. Thanks, Osman. Thanks a lot. Lovely. Great.
Thanks, AB. Nice to see you too. So that is Pretoria, AB de Villiers and Osman forming a partnership there. Let's move on to city number 4. And that host city, this is a beautiful city. And it is Stellenbosch.
Stellenbosch, one of the most beautiful places on earth in the winelands of the Western Cape. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage the player, the South African marquee player, who will be playing for the Stellenbosch franchise, Faf du Plessis. Faf, home from home. You live down there now, don't you?
Yeah, I heard AB called Pretoria the most beautiful city, but that's very far from the truth. Look, Stellenbosch and Paul is obviously close to each other. I saw the light about 2 years ago, and I moved down there, and there's a few of us down there already. So I think pretty soon everyone will come down there.
Good lad. All right, let's move on, because we want to know the franchise owner for the Stellenbosch franchise. Thanks, Janine. So if you'd like to open the envelope and tell us who is the franchise owner.
Well, it's Brimstone, the company.
Right, the Brimstone. The chief executive of the Brimstone Group, Mushtaq Bray, unfortunately could not join us, but he has sent us a message.
Firstly, my sincere apologies for not being in London today. I'm very excited to be part of history as Brimstone Investment Corporation leads a consortium as one of the first owners of a franchise in the T20 Global League. Being part of the league is a significant milestone for the company and for me personally, because we believe that with our investment we can make a significant contribution to the growth of the game in South Africa. The T20 Global League will see the best players in South Africa, and the world will take each of us on in the most exciting format of the game. And while fans will flock to the stadiums to see their superstars in action, we must not forget the spin-offs of the T20 Global League. Cricket development and the sustainability of cricket in South Africa will be the big beneficiaries of this competition. With us being based in the Cape, we also see many opportunities to get involved with the local communities and contribute to positive change and upliftment. Through our support of the T20 Global League and as a South African franchise owner, we also look forward to promote our wonderful country to the world and demonstrate to the world the investment and tourism possibilities that await any potential investor and visitor. To Faf, I would have loved to have met you personally today, but there will be many opportunities in the future as we plot a journey for our team in one of the most breathtaking locations in South Africa. To all in attendance in London and watching this around the world, enjoy the rest of your day, and I urge you to get behind and show your support for the T20 Global League.
Mushtaq Bray, ladies and gentlemen, from the Brimstone Group. Faf, I think we're going to take a photograph with you. Let me just take that from you. There we go. I think you can. Why not? And listen, are we going to have a Faf, a Cabernet Sauvignon, to launch the occasion?
Well, there's already a few wines out, so...
Yeah, I'll just tee them up, you hit them. Right, ladies? Yeah.
But before you leave, you are a man in expectation of the T20 Global League starting in South Africa, but also your first newborn. How's it going? How are things? And what's the story?
Yeah, pretty nervous, to be honest. Unfortunately, obviously missing the T20s now, but family is really important back home. So now it's just a countdown for when the baby comes. My wife's pretty certain that she wants to go the normal route. So that means obviously longer. So now it becomes a race for the first test match.
Well, if you can handle that, you can handle anything. And we hope you do make that first test, because it is Lord's, and that would be your first time playing
it's a pretty
test
big deal,
match
so
there.
hopefully we can get back there.
Brilliant. Well, all of the best
Thank
for
you.
that
Thank you.
and for this T20 Global League.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being
Thank you,
with us.
Faf.
Now onto our next host city. And this is also close to Faf's heart, but they'll be rivals nonetheless. The next host city for the T20 Global League is Cape Town.
Cape Town, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most beautiful cities on Mother Earth. Please welcome the player, the South African, who will be playing for the Cape Town franchise. He hasn't got far to go either. Who could it be? JP Duminy. JP, how are you? Great, how exciting. Oh, don't go too far. Oh, here we go. So, Cape Town, Kaapstad, could it have been anywhere else?
I'm probably closer to Paul these days, to be honest, but I'm very happy that I've been chosen to represent Cape Town. Born and bred there all my life, so really looking forward to playing for the Cape Town franchise.
Absolutely. We'll ask you some more in a moment, but we'll just get the card. This is going to reveal the franchise owner for Cape Town, JP, so if you can tell us who that will be.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan, there we are. The fifth franchise owner is the Bollywood superstar, of course, and businessman Shah Rukh Khan. He cannot be here, but would you please welcome Venki Mysore, who will be representing him today. Venki? Venki, there we are. Venki, come on.
Hello.
So Venki, okay, from Kolkata to Cape Town. That's a fair journey.
Well, first of all, apologies for a poor substitute for Shah Rukh Khan. You know? So, when they called my name, when they called his name, I was like, should I be going up or not? But before we get into some of that, I thought just for the benefit of this event and all the people who have taken the time to come here, Shah Rukh unfortunately couldn't be here. He would have loved to be here, and knowing him. But we do have a little message from him. So, if that's okay with you, we can just play it for.
Yeah. Okay, Shah Rukh Khan, ladies and gentlemen.
On behalf of all of us at Knight Riders, congratulations to Cricket South Africa for the launch of the exciting new T20 Global League. We are delighted and thankful that you have made Knight Riders a part of the new Global League. South Africa is a beautiful country with beautiful people. And we look forward to being a part of this exciting new journey and building something special together. We are particularly thrilled to make Cape Town a new lands, a new home, away from home. We will build, we will entertain, and we will have lots of fun together. And my sincere thanks to all our fans in Kolkata and Trinidad and Tobago for your support. Cape Town, we look forward to your love and support. Go KKR, go TKR, and now join me as we say, go Cape Town Knight Riders.
So Venki,
any more questions?
So a place in films, Bollywood beckons?
I had a short stint a few years ago in Durban where I was on stage with Shah Rukh, so that didn't quite go according to plan. I nearly swore on stage, so I don't see that as a potential future for myself, no.
Okay, but still on the cricket though, what brand of cricket do you hope the Cape Town Knight Riders will bring?
Well, if I look at the Knight Riders, they're quite an explosive brand, to be honest. You know, they are a very successful franchise, and it's great to have a franchise at Cape Town be associated with them. So I'm really looking forward to the type of cricket we'll be playing and the brand of cricket we'll be playing. But I definitely see it as a very explosive one, yeah.
And what does experience teach you in T20 cricket that's so unpredictable? Can it help?
I don't think it helps at all, to be honest. I think the formula lies in Quentin de Kock's formula. Just see ball, hit ball. And that's the sort of type of attitude that we're going to take on now.
Well, we look forward to seeing that attitude in action. Thank you so much, JP, for being a part of this. Give it up for JP Duminy and Shahrukh.
Thank you, Mysore. Okay, a little photograph here, gentlemen. Yeah. There we go, a little photograph here for the Cape Town Knight Riders. Venki, I'll just take the mic from you. Thank you.
Excellent, thank you very much.
Cape Town Knight Riders. Thanks, Venki. Thanks, JP Duminy.
Thanks, JP. Well, we have 3 more host cities to go. So let's take a look at who the 6th host city will be. And the city is Bloemfontein.
Bloemfontein, ladies and gentlemen, and the South African marquee player who will be playing for the Bloemfontein franchise is David Miller. Hi, Dave. How are you? I should have done a bit of homework, I guess, but Bloemfontein, big scores there for you?
It's a big ground, so yeah, lots of 2s and 3s, but generally quite a high-scoring ground.
Yeah, but, you know, how many times have you been there and made merry? Or many?
Just 1 or 2 times. I haven't played there many times, to be honest. I played more in Kimberley, but yeah, but no, Bloemfontein's a great stadium, good atmosphere as well.
Good. Right, we've got some business to do here now. We need to find out the franchise owner of the Bloemfontein team. So, David, if you could let us know who that will be, who that is.
Is Mr. Sushil Kumar.
Sushil Kumar, ladies and gentlemen. Sushil Kumar, Hong Kong-based businessman. Sushil, of course. Please put your hands together for Sushil Kumar. Flown in from Hong Kong, Sushil?
All the way from Hong Kong.
When did you arrive?
Just last night.
Oh, gosh, so you need some sleep. Now, Bloemfontein, Hong Kong. Bloemfontein, there's a heck of a difference.
You're right.
Have you been there, Bloemfontein?
Never been there, but we'll be there.
Okay, it's very flat. Hong Kong is very like this.
Yes.
But
lot of space.
It's a great spot to be. Let me tell you, the people are genuine, they're warm, and braaivleis. You know braaivleis?
What's that?
Okay. Braaivleis is a barbecue. David Miller's going to have to teach you a lot about Bloemfontein. You can do that, Dave.
Yeah, we're going to have to learn.
What can you tell Sushil about Bloemfontein?
There's a lot of braaivleis. Yeah, but it's a pretty small city, but got a lot of character, amazing people. Like I said, a good atmosphere at the stadium as well. So it's gonna be good fun, and you're gonna learn a lot about braaiing.
And we need a lot of people to come over from Hong Kong to Bloemfontein.
We'll be definitely bringing in busloads of people.
Well, I hope they come in a plane, first of all, but it's a long way to go. So, Crystal?
David, how about looking back at T20 leagues in general and the experience that you get mixing with players of old, some legends, new players, that amalgamation of player interaction, what does it do for a player?
It does a huge amount. Obviously, being fortunate to travel the world, playing a few tournaments, you get to mingle and get to meet other international players, the local players from various countries, and yeah, it's a special time to obviously to be part of. And you know, I think as a cricketer, you're always learning the game. So try and pick everyone's brains around the world, and to have a global league in our back garden is going to be even better. And obviously having guys, overseas guys, the local guys are going to learn a huge amount. So really looking forward to it.
Can't wait. Well, let's get your photo
Yeah,
opportunity.
let's have a photo, Dave. Sushil, if you can just come forward to they were on your left, Sushil. There's one there. All right, thank you. Just come forward a bit. Turn one round if you can. There we are. There we go. So Bloemfontein, David Miller, and Sushil Kumar. Sushil, enjoy your rest today. Thank you very much indeed.
We have 2 more cities to go, and it's already so star-studded. Can't wait for the league to get going. Let's take a look at what the next city is, and it's my hometown, Johannesburg.
Yes, Johannesburg, the Wanderers, Igoli, the City of Gold. Ladies and gentlemen, the South Africa marquee player for the Johannesburg franchise, lucky number 7, Kagiso Rabada. Kagiso, I guess growing up in Joburg, you wouldn't have liked to have played for another franchise, would you? Joburg's for you, isn't it?
I guess Joburg's close to my heart, yes. I'm happy to be there. Yeah, not traveling too far.
Now you played Indian Premier League this year, IPL. I'm sure there's some of the boys who've played a lot of IPL. What do they tell you about playing a lot of T20 franchise cricket? Keep some in reserve, maybe? Or bowl 100 miles an hour?
Yeah, basically that's what you try to do the odd, most times in T20 cricket, but mixed with some cunning ability, I guess.
At 95 or 100 miles an hour, that's pretty sharp. Now, we've got to announce the franchise owner, so let me hold that. If you can just reveal from the envelope who the franchise owner is for Johannesburg, Kagiso.
It is GMR Sports.
GMR Sports, please welcome Representative Mr. Hemant Dua. Hemant, you come please up. Good. Hemant, we know that's a very familiar face from the Delhi Daredevils in Delhi, and well-travelled. I won't say it's a well-travelled face, it's a well-travelled person. So now you've gone for Johannesburg.
Yeah, we had to. Yeah, it's a big city, heart of South Africa, and we have our boy, Kagiso, from there. He played for us this year, so we're pretty excited about it.
What did he bring to your team this year?
He brought in raw youth, excitement, and pace.
Fantastic, and that's exactly what he's got. Crystal?
KG, just on this league and how excited you are looking forward to it, what do you hope this team can do?
Yeah, hopefully everyone's here to win it, so hopefully the Joburg team can win it. I'm not sure what the name is of our team is yet, but yeah, it's going to be fun, and we're looking to enjoy. Hopefully the players who come to Joburg can enjoy the city as well. The City of Gold, very hustle and bustle there in Joburg, and lots of connecting to do with other people, so it should be good.
How do you compare Delhi and Johannesburg, pace-wise?
Yeah, it's very similar. Delhi's slightly quicker, and by slightly I mean a lot. But yeah, very similar cities. Speaking to Hemant there, when we were waiting in the underground, he wanted a city that's similar to Delhi, and I think he's got the best one in comparison to that.
Definitely vibrant and alive.
Right, let's have photograph time, ladies and gentlemen, for Kagiso Rabada, Hemant Dua of GMR Sports. Here we go. Let me take that microphone from you, so you can just step forward a bit there, lads. I'll just take this.
Excellent, thank you very much.
Johannesburg, thanks Kagiso, thanks very much Hemant. If you take the stage this way, please.
It's time for our final city, definitely not the least, most important. The final lucky city to host is our friendliest, if not a bit windy city, Port Elizabeth.
So Port Elizabeth is the 8th and final city, and our final South Africa marquee player just gets younger and younger. The Peter Pan of cricket. Here is Imran Tahir. Imran, please. Okay, I thought you might have come on a little bit more dramatically than that.
No, I need to take wicket for that.
Well, I guess you can take a few down there in Port Elizabeth. You like bowling there?
Yes, it's a nice spinning friendly pitch, so I'm really looking forward for it, and yeah, it's going to be good fun.
When you do set off on those celebrations, any particular direction or thing you've got in mind?
I think I just need to worry about the PE wind, which way it's blowing, so it's gonna be tough. But look, I seriously don't know what I do, but yeah, I just enjoy as much as I can my cricket.
You make a good combination with Quinton. Just keep it simple.
Yeah, I think we're different. He just obviously does it in his own way, and I do it my own way. So we all different. But like I said, that's how I express my feeling, and I can't control.
Well, we want to see more. Hang on a minute. Don't go away. We have the final envelope. Could you please reveal who the franchise owner is?
It's Mr. Ajay Sethi.
Ajay Sethi, ladies and gentlemen, is the Dubai-based businessman. Ajay Sethi, chairman of the Channel 2 Group. Ajay, come on board. A face well known across the Indian subcontinent and in Dubai. Hold the mic there, please, Ajay. So, Ajay, why Port Elizabeth?
There's a lot of history, and I love the stadium there. It is St. George's Park has 150 years old stadium, and it's a waterfront which is 5 minutes away from the sea. I mean the stadium, and people of PE, I think this short name of Port Elizabeth, I think they're very festive. There's summer festival happening during the summer time when the events are happening. I think we're going to create big cricket carnival during this period, and I think I'm looking forward to be associated with this town and the people of this town. And I thank CSA team, Harun, Chris, Venu, to give me a trust in me and my team, and I will be sure that I'll prove myself, and I'm very happy and excited.
It's a wonderful city. Port Elizabeth is it's the friendly city, isn't it?
It is the friendliest city, but the last time that the Proteas played there, it was the windiest. That was about the windiest that it's ever been. Hey, Umi, you remember that day, but South Africa managed to win that game as well. That was just one of many against Sri Lanka. What you do bring to the game is passion, though. What is your passion for this game? How much do you love it?
I think it means a lot to me. My dream was to play international cricket, and finally I got the opportunity to play for South Africa, so it's absolute honor. Every game I play, I just feel like it's my last game. I need to enjoy as much as I can and give as best as I can for this team and the wonderful team, actually, people around me and support me. So that's it really, and yeah, just trying to give my best every time I play.
Well, the formula is working. #1 in World T20 cricket as far as the bowling goes. Imran Tahir.
Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. So let's have some photographs. Ajay, well done, fantastic. Thank you. Let's. It's very different, mine, Port Elizabeth and Dubai. A little bit of a difference there, but I'm sure you'll cope down there. So that's our final franchise.
Excellent, thank you very much.
Thanks, Ajay. Thanks, Imran. Take stage this way, please.
Thank you so much.
So those are our 8 franchises.
What excitement and such fun already before the tournament has happened. But it's now my honor to call up to stage somebody that has been working tirelessly in the lead up to this moment that we are here, and that's Cricket South Africa's Chief Executive, Haroon Lilgat. Let's welcome him to the stage.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Great people, great country, great players, and it leaves me to really thank every one of you, in particular these owners who've invested time, who've invested effort, and of course will be investing money in the T20 Global League. It's been an absolute honor and a privilege to have worked with them. Those marquee players as well, who've put their names forward, who've agreed to come to South Africa. And believe it or not, we've got over 400 players that have registered their interest, 160 odd from outside of South Africa, international names that we would love to see in South Africa. Unfortunate reality, each of those squads of 17 will have a maximum of international players, so we're not going to be able to divide 160 odd into those 8 teams. Not all of them will be there, but we're really, really grateful for the kind of support, the kind of interest, the kind of passion that has been demonstrated. And I've got absolutely no doubt now that today, 19th of June, has come, and we're about to finish this part of the journey of putting the league together, that is going to be an absolute success. So I want to thank Cricket South Africa for having started, having backed this initiative. We've put our own investment into it, and today is a massive milestone in terms of getting ourselves ready, prepared, come November of this year. I look forward to seeing all of you in South Africa. We've already got huge inquiries about tickets. We haven't even got there yet, but certainly something which I'm now looking forward to getting to put together. So welcome to the T20 Global League. Thank you for all of the contributions that have been made, the interest that has been showed, and of course, I want to particularly thank the ambassadors, the marquee players, and not least the owners that are now ready to come and join us in South Africa. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks, Haroon.
Haroon, we'll just ask you to stay on stage because we'd like to also invite our franchise owners and our Protea marquee players as well as Chris Nenzani for a photo opportunity.
So the franchise owners, please, the South Africa marquee players. Chris, if you'd like to join us. And Dwayne, your phone's here. It's okay. It's been buzzing, lots of messages.
All the owners on the bottom level. The owners on the bottom level.
Owners on this step. Thanks, Sushil. Come here.
Oops, sorry, Alex.
Just get out of the way. Don't want to be in the way of this one. Very exciting. It's a great country. It's fantastic. I live there. It's just... It's only 2 hour time difference with London. It's not like going across to Singapore all the time. Well done.
Just to say goodbye and lunch served.
Thank you very much.
I think it's a break now.
Could we please ask for the players to just remain? We're also going to ask our ambassadors and our international players to join us along with the Protea marquee players. So our international players and our ambassadors, please come to the stage.
Can we have all the players, please? Kyron, KP, Dwayne, Graham, Baz,
Photo op.
AD. Kev, who do you want in the front? Okay. Did you get your phone? It's very exciting.
That would be better.
Ashwell to step
Yeah,
forward?
yeah.
Okay.
Should we have the same? Short is always.
Andrew.
Yeah. Try and sort of slot in between the come out this way and just slot in there and let you all get up there for me, please.
Come. They've all got flat shoes, you know. They are. They are, aren't they?
Where's Natalie? Okay, now it's not here. You need to take these two bags.
So I got someone at the back there.
What? He wanted you in it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our players that have made time to be here today. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, just to let you know, we are going to take a short break for lunch right now, give you a chance to socialize, get to know each other a little bit better, and we'll be back in 30 minutes for a players and owners Q&A. So lunch now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll just have a 30-minute break, 30 minutes, and then we'll have Q&A with the players and owners. Okay, so 30 minutes, if you can come back here by 20 to 3. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.